Yo, welcome to it right here on Life Giant. Yes, today on the 14th of May 2026. Yo, yes, this is man Life Giant right here. So I want to thank firstly the team at Giant FM TV for putting up this very wonderful interview. Been interviewing Ignatius Matora of the secretary for Mabvuku Tafara Arts Association. Yes, because what is happening here is they're having an event that is coming up tomorrow, the 15th of May 2026 at Mabvuku Hall. It's going to be something great to look up to right there at Mabvuku. So if you're near Mabvuku, come and be part of the event. Yes, it's going to be something great for the artists of Mabvuku Tafara. Yes, sir. So Mabvuku Tafara Arts Association, I have been one guy here. So how are you, Mr. Matora?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. So I just want to ask, what is Mabvuku Tafara Arts Association?
Uh, in general, Mabvuku Tafara Arts Association is an association that caters for all musicians. We're talking about sculptures. We're talking about designers. We're talking about dancers. You name it.
Okay.
All sorts of art.
Okay.
Or anything that you do that we call art. Even if you're doing cooking or you're part of the association. As long as art, you're in the association.
Okay. So in other words, they're just looking at the creative side.
Yeah, mostly at the creative side. Someone who creates something that is different can be called an artist, despite the type of profession he's doing. Mostly, if it has a visual, it's better off art.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So in your own words, what is art? As in saying the word art, how can you define it more?
Art is a very difficult word to answer, but I'll try my best to answer that. Art is trying to show your vision through your art. I would say your outcome, maybe. Either it's them, they're acting, they're producing art. So you can't really have a definite way that can describe art as it is in real. But what you're thinking and what you're portraying, or what you're thinking and what you're producing is art.
Okay.
It's the same.
All right. So when was Mabvuku Tafara Arts Association?
As I can say, currently we are around 8 months old. We started this thing little last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the vision behind and the mission values behind the formation of this association?
Yeah, when we started this thing, what I can say mostly is my chairman was the one behind the very, very big vision.
Okay.
So when he came to us and we created a group, we had a vision that we want to uplift upcoming and those established artists, and we want to combine unity among ourselves here in Mabvuku Tafara community.
Okay, but if you were just saying, Mabvuku Tafara has produced a lot of talent. If you see with Paraffin,
yeah,
we had Peter Kampira, we had Mekia,
yeah,
we had Gladys Tsikwa, now we have Tongani, Anton Tongani, we have Sakarombe,
yeah,
we have Chatibutau. Many have come out of this Mabvuku Tafara. So now, to you, is this association, you've come with this initiative to unite the Mabvuku Tafara Arts. What are you seeing? Are you seeing the unity? Because I've seen people saying there's no unity in the arts industry in Mabvuku Tafara. Are you seeing the unity coming in the arts?
Our thing is just starting up. So we are facing a lot of challenges, but we are trying our best to unite all the artists. That's our vision, that's our mission, that's what we're working on. Since we are just like a baby, we're starting to grow. We have got this kind of mindset that is different from the other guys that were doing things from the other years way back. They were not united. So that's one thing that we want to promote. We want to promote unity among ourselves, all of the artists. We need to fund the upcoming artists. We need to tutor them so that they don't face the kind of challenges that we faced when we were growing up. That's what we are mostly aiming at.
Okay. So who are you working with besides Mabvuku Tafara? Who are you working with in other aspects of industry in the arts industry?
Yeah, right now we are working with National Arts Association of Zimbabwe, and they are also coming tomorrow. They are the ones we will try to send the right message to the community about the association, at the same time about registration and other stuff that might be relevant to the other artists in our community. And we are also working with City of Harare. We're working with other companies, other stakeholders around us. We're also working with our honorable President Scott Sapkwanya, but we are not political movement. We are not a political association. We are open to each and every political party, you name it. Right now, we are working with both councillors of the community. So, in general, we are working with everyone.
Okay.
Even schools, we are working with the principals, the headmasters, so that this thing can grow big in the near future.
So who are you looking forward to join this association? Are you inviting everyone, or you have certain age groups that you say this? As you said, you're looking at all the arts, all the creative sector.
Yeah.
And then who is to come? Well, maybe if somebody who's 80 years, 90 years, 100 years, maybe someone who's 5 years old now who wants to join.
Yeah.
You say, I'm old, I'm young to join the association. So what age are you looking at to join the association?
This association, Life Giant, is not limited to age.
Okay.
We are looking at every age group that might come to this seminar or this association as well. Mostly we are looking at the kids. Why we are looking at the kids, we understand that most of the kids are being killed because of antisocial activities. So we are trying to reduce antisocial activities. At the same time, the country is suffering economic hardships. So we are trying to elevate these kids so that they can have something to be on. Maybe they can be the future artists, like in any other environment. So we are looking mostly at the kids, but we are not limited at any age group, because we understand that older guys can also assist us in this road that we're going.
Okay. So you're looking at arts. What about sports?
Sport, as they say, it is an art, but we are not generally looking at it. But we might have a future of having sportsmen in this kind of association. But today, I'm talking about something that is going to happen tomorrow and in the near future. Tomorrow, we are going to have our special guest, Hamilton Masagaza, and as per se, he's a sportsman, a well-known former Zimbabwe cricket player. You'll be there to inspire most of the guests that we have tomorrow, so that they can reach their desired goal.
Okay.
Because he's also an artist in a different way as a sportsman. But as we are saying, this association is not looking mostly at sport as an art. But I understand sport is an art in different way.
Yes. Okay. Oh, nice. So going back in December 2025, on the 6th of December, you held a event, a single event.
Yeah.
How was that event? How did it do? How did it go?
According to me and the executive and the few members that we have, that was a success. But we didn't reach our desired goal. We actually, I would give it an 60% or 6 out of 10. Okay. Because what happened was we didn't invite most of the desired invitees. They didn't manage to come because of the time management that we gave them. And it was so difficult to have most of the invitees, because it was roughly by the end of the year. So main invitees were having in the 4 parties at their organizations or association. But on the other side, we had a large number of crowds, roughly about 200 guys, 200 people that came to the event.
Wow.
To see the event. We had different displays, and we had an exhibition as well. Amongst the displays, we had playing their role. We had traditional dance playing their role. We had about two artists performing. We had the other guy doing poetry, and we had a blessing from Mr. Sakarumbe. He was our guest of honor. Roughly, he was our MC.
Wow.
And
Big up to Stuart Sakarombe.
Yeah, he managed.
I'll call him SMS.
yeah. He managed to pull out the whole function to go well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it was a success on the other end because it was our first thing to do. So I would give it a 6 out of 10.
Okay. Oh, wow. Nice. So tomorrow we are having the event, the first event of this year.
Yeah.
On the 15th tomorrow. Can you tell more us about the event that is coming up tomorrow?
This event is generally a simple event, and I would say it's our starting point for this year because we didn't even have any other that we organized from the starting of the year up until today. So we are promising that we want to have more artists being there to attend this wonderful event so that they can get to know more about being registered, more about National Arts of Zimbabwe, and more about ourselves, Mabvuku Tafara Arts Association. They should register as well with our association so that we could help them a lot, despite going to NAC to register or to hear more of the information. We could guide them a lot here locally so that this thing would grow much bigger. If we have more members, the thing would grow much bigger. And we are promising that this year, if we manage to pull out this seminar, we're going to host more events out of that seminar.
Sure. Wow, nice. So, as you have alluded before that you're going to have massacres always coming. I don't want to hear more because I don't want you to empty more people who are coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, are we going to have any performances tomorrow? It's just a seminar.
We are going to have a little bit of displays, not that much, because our program is limited. I think we're starting around 9 o'clock and finishing around 2, so we are a little bit congested. But we will put 2 or 3 acts. Maybe the Nyao dancing club will be around, the traditional dance will be around. I don't know much about the other few artists. We talked about the poetry and the musicians, but we are going to have a little bit of exhibition soon after the whole seminar, so that the invitees will understand the kind of artists that we have in this community.
Oh, right.
So we are not going to overload so many things just because we have got limitation of time. So we don't want to congest a lot of things, but we will have a little bit of displays.
Okay.
Definitely.
Oh wow, nice. So it's gonna be a big event tomorrow. So be
part
of it tomorrow at Mabvuku, starting from 9 a.m. up to 1400 hours in the afternoon. So be part of it. Don't miss this event. Tell an artist that tomorrow Mabvuku Tafara Arts Association is hosting an event at Mabvuku. So if you are right the way you're at, do so. So I want to ask another thing. What's your coverage as an association? Are you covering from Chijanja up to Tafara only, or you're going beyond the other?
We normally just cover from Chijanja up to Tafara. Okay. Maybe we will stretch a little bit to Eastview because, as you know, Eastview is still in denial whether they're in our constituency or they are in Goromonzi. But we are working with those artists because they are close to our area. Yes. So maybe I would say from Chijanje to Eastview.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because so as you said, tomorrow is going to be more info. So every artist who want to join, come. Because I know some artists, like here in Mabvuku Tafara, there are a lot of artists who are recording their songs, who are doing their art. They just keep the art to themselves. They don't publish it.
Yeah.
So I think that's another thing that you must bring to light. Do the art and publish it for people to know. And also another thing that I've seen is some artists are not using social media.
Yeah.
It's useful to its maximum ability. So they're just saying, I have a Facebook page, but it's dead. So you have to, I think as an association has to bring that also into play.
That's what we are working on, really.
Yes.
I myself, I've got so many different talents that I have. But roughly, I'm a graphic designer. So I do a lot of marketing as well for this association. So we want to bring in all artists with different arts so that when we are working with things in our community, like for example, if we are working with Life Giant in the association, it can help us a lot in such interviews and such other things. Maybe Life Giant will be working with other artists in the association to uplift them through this kind of streaming or podcast, you name it, so that this thing of Mabvuku Tafara will go strong.
Yes.
You see, so this association doesn't have a limit or limitation of the arts representative or individuals who are going to be in the association. We want all artists to be in this association so that we help in each other's ways when we are growing up. I understand the word that unity. They say divided we fall and united we stand.
Yes.
So if we unite, we grow big.
Yes.
For example, just look at Mbari or Mfakos, I'll say it. But let me start with Mbari. Mbari, they have a unit of musicians.
Yes.
With all those musicians, they've managed to grow big.
Yes.
Just take like Chill Sport.
Yes.
You see, let me give you another example of Mfakos that I was talking of respectively. Mfakos is growing strong in those visual and sculptural artworks. You see, they are growing so big in Harare. So we're trying to reach that kind of level. Either it's a visual arts, we want to reach where Mfocus is. Either it's music, we want to reach where Mbare is. You know, we've got producers like Kugos, K. Jones here in Mabvuku.
Yes.
It's also the same as Chill Sport levels, you name it.
Yes.
But we are not united. So we have to be united so that we can uplift each other in different ways.
Oh wow, nice. So I want to what's your address, your physical address, your location for Mabvuku Tafara Association?
Currently, we are using the Red Bull Soap Kitchen. You know, some people know it as gym, Anspa Gym,
Yes.
Yeah, it's between the Red Bull bar and that small shopping complex. Yeah, that's where we are located.
Okay.
Yeah, for currently for the meantime.
Okay.
But later on, we are promising to change the location of the address. We want to move somewhere central, like Kamuni Shopping Center. If we manage to get a place where we can put our office there, every artist will just come over there and do whatever I want to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wow, nice. So that's great. In closing, what are your final words to everybody who's in Mabvuku Tafara?
My final words today is please do come tomorrow, 15th of May. We are hosting a seminar that is directly to the artists so that they could understand about the National Arts Association. At the same time, they could understand about Mabvuku Tafara Arts Association, and they could understand as well the registration and how they could prosper in their talents and in their visions.
Oh wow, nice. That's great. From Life Giant, the Touch of Excellence, right here on Life Giant. Special thanks to Giant FM TV team for putting this together. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe, like, and share wherever you're at. All right here on Life Giant. So it's time for me to say goodbye, sign out. Peace and love. Say no to drugs.
Sure.